Welcome to another Alith Anar Hidden Objects episode. Today we're going to be looking for this quiver 3 times during the episode, and I'm also going to say the word quiver 3 times. So be sure to check the description for the rules to enter this, and then write where you found these things in the comments below, and I'll give you a personal comment saying, good job. Let's go! Alright, so here we are, it's turn 3, we've reached Hag Hall. But we have to build a battering ram because despite the fact that Alith Anar can shoot the towers, he doesn't count as a siege attacker. So we're just chilling for the time being. We have our special hero heading up towards Rakarth so we can get that bonus. And what we're going to do is just take this city, and it's going to be a nice stopgap for bleak holds so that they can't reach the rest of our settlements very easily. So here we go. It says valiant defeat, but no need to quiver in fear. We are just going to head right in here. So I'm going to set everything visible up on the left. We don't need this battering ram, but we'll just kind of set up here. That's fine. Alith Anar can sit over here. We don't really need him to be in range of the tower or anything. Basically, all these guys are going to hide over here, and these guys are going to sneak up. We're not going to have them fire at will. They're going to sneak in, and they're going to cap the square. So the square is totally empty. These guys are all set to go. I'm going to have them break down this gate and sneak in. Should be pretty easy. We can keep an eye on this guy. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, he's guarding this gate, so we're fine. We're going to sneak around and cap the square. This is a little bit faster than shooting over the edge here, but Alith Anar can do that if he wants. Try to avoid some tower shots. There we go. Yeah, they have no idea we're coming up on this side. And we've already broken the gate, so let's just head over here. And we had turned fire at will off just in case we started shooting these guys by accident. But as we get in here, we'll be able to turn it back on once we're definitely out of range, because they'll start to catch us when we start capping the square. So I like to create a second group now. Go here and here. Weakest ones in back. Turn fire at will back on. We should be ready to go here. And this will be over in no time at all. We can see we're capping the square. They haven't quite realized what's happening yet. But now that we have it, they're coming. So we can move just a little bit. Make sure everybody's able to shoot when things come in. And prioritize us shooting their missile units, because those are the things that'll damage us. That's going pretty well over there. Good. Our loose formation is helping us a bit here. We don't take all that much damage. And now that they're getting close on the right, we can change our focus a little bit. But honestly, this is over. They can't recap the square. We have won. Easy peasy. Decisive victory. Alright, we are just going to occupy this settlement. Easy peasy. Don't need to pop any of these rights. What we're going to do is recruit 3 archers though. Just get a little bit more strength here. Meanwhile, we're still working on Wary and up towards Lightning Strike on Alith Anar. And he's still making his way towards Rakarth. We can keep an eye out just to make sure that he's still in that general area, and he is, so that's perfect. Over here, we can start to get some growth so that this area will start to grow a little bit faster. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit a lord here. It doesn't really matter. I prefer life ones. We don't need one that takes influence. Neither of these is particularly good. I think that Ridiculed is one of the best ones that have no influence cost, so we'll get that. She can pop in the water. It's fine if she takes a bit of attrition. It's no big deal. She's going to try to bait this guy, Lesterikson, out of that city. And we can work on that next turn. That's going to be really important because often Mazda will go kill that guy. So if we take him out, we have to make sure we lure him away from his other enemies. Alright, so we got the quest to raid Dargoth for this, which is insanely far. That's unlucky. Sometimes it's really close. Anyway, what we're doing here is we're going to try to bait Lasterickson out. So we're going to go right here. Right about here, in line with this little island. And we're going to declare war on Skeggy. And we're going to just juke him around. That's not what I meant. Declare war. Boom, boom. We're going to juke him about until he just chases us so that Alith Anar has time to come catch him. And he's going to force march. Underway isn't any faster right here, so we'll just do that. And we're going to hope that our trap works and we can lure him into a battle with Alith Anar rather than that lady. Greetings. We definitely want the non-aggression pact here because wood elves are really tough to fight. There we go. We can safely retreat when we are right there, and we're going to keep doing that. So, unfortunately, he force marched back a bit. So it's really hard to tell where we can safely go. But if Alith Anar is on land, they're going to have like no understanding that he's nearby. If our range is to about here, that's going to be his as well. So we're going to just inch forward a little bit. And this should be a relatively safe place to go. He might attack us right here. And then we should be able to retreat safely. And then Alith Anar can come next turn and deal with that. Next, we can get some archery prowess. We'll have a few archers, so that's always better than nothing. Meanwhile, Blakehold Fortress can be built up, and I think it's good because the growth is pretty slow here. The more growth we can get, the better. Let's see if we can bait him one more time. Meanwhile, we're going to keep an eye on Rakarth. He's still in this area. That's perfect. If he doesn't move, we're in good shape. We did successfully bait him here, which is great because Alith Anar has his quivers ready. Meanwhile, at Hag Hall, we are dealing with an attack over here. Not a big deal. They usually take some time to build up. If we lose it, it's fine. Meanwhile, we did successfully bait him out. Unfortunately, we can just reach him. Perfect. So we're going to move right here and here. Finish off Lasterickson. This is a close victory. Unfortunately, we lose 2 units if we auto-resolve it. Let's take a look at the map. Sometimes this will depend on the map. There are a lot of fast-moving units. This is a really tough call. They have a few quivers over here, but I think we will have to fight this manually. It's a tough one, but I think we can make it work. So that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found all 3 times I said quiver and all 3 times I showed the quiver. Thanks for stopping by.